Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to wait for some people to file in here, and then we're going to talk about what went down here this weekend. Because I think it went very well. And I am in my hotel room. I have lost my voice. I'm hoping you guys can hear me, so let me have an audio check. Because I have lost my voice. Surprise, surprise, right? Yep, we're all in my hotel room. Welcome to Oddball Aquatics Hotel Room. What's up, Steven? Steven, thank you so much for helping with that aquascaping contest. We raised some really good money, and I'm real excited about it. Can somebody tell me if you guys can hear me or if I literally sound like Miley Cyrus in a garbage disposal? Why am I up so early? Because I'm a crazy, crazy dragon. I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night working on work for Aquatic Arts on my computer. After hanging, I sound like a dude. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm going for. There, it's gonna go bad, you guys. Hopefully Susie wakes up. She's in the hotel room, like right across from me. I don't know what time she had to leave this morning, but I'm hoping she wakes up, sees I'm live, and comes help me because I got no voice. Because I ran an entire auction last night, which I've never done in my life, but apparently I did all right. I don't know if any of you guys saw it on Susie Q's channel, but apparently I did okay. Alex Breeding Fish is here. What's up? Ulysses Hernandez is here. What is up? Who else is here? Steven is here. Steven sponsored all the hang on the bags and the fertilizers and the filters for my aquascape. It was awesome. I looked like a pro. Fantastic. I think I did all right, Carrie. Steven says I did all right. William says I rocked it. Now you'll do that every time. Oh no, I don't want to do that every time. I don't know if that's necessary. Good morning, Zen Ginger. I don't know why you're not a mod on my channel. Okay, I fixed that. See, I can do things, I just don't ever have time. And I forget. And also, I'm a real bad YouTuber. Like, all these YouTubers are here. Chattanooga Ed, Fishroom Fever, Suzy Q's here, Joseph is here. I think Joseph's on a plane back to his island at this point. I'm not really sure. I haven't talked to Amber yet this morning. But all these big, like, maybe not even big YouTubers, but they're just more prepared than me. Like, I have my cell phone and my computer. That's it. Sometimes not even my computer. And they've got like gimbals and microphones, and Suzy Q's got like 3 microphones and like 9 cameras, and she's over here filming everything because she's amazing. I'm so glad these guys were here. There's no problem. I just, I don't I don't know. I don't think I do a very good job with videos. I think I should do a better job. I just don't have time. There's literally no time for anything. But I got some fish, and it's not a tiger eel. 2020 goals? Yeah, hashtag 2020 goals. Be better. I don't know. Be a better YouTuber? Maybe I'll just, yeah, no eels. I couldn't do it, you guys. That thing can grow to 4 foot long. And while I might be able to get a tank that it fits in now, I'm never going to be able to have a tank that's 4 foot long. And I did a bunch of research on it Friday night because I was going to get it on Saturday. And there's like some real conflicting information as to whether or not these things live their best lives in full freshwater. There's a lot of talk about brackish. They actually go to marine to spawn, so I'd never be able to spawn the thing. And you guys know I don't like to keep fish that I can't breed. So, yeah, I wish I owned an indoor pool too, Carrie. And I mean, the thought crossed my mind. I'm like, well, I could get it, and then when it's too big, I could give it to Ohio Fish Rescue. But that's a horrible way to purchase a fish, knowing, unless, like, Matt purchased Brutus for Ohio Fish Rescue and grew him out. That's different. But if I was to purchase a fish for me that Ohio Fish Rescue doesn't want and expect them to take that, I think that's not a great idea. Tampa Tom's here. What's up? Judo 666. I'm doing fine. Okay, sweet. Do you feel like a Yater? Is that the issue? I don't know what you're talking about, William Jansen. I don't know. I just feel like a fraud. Like, Rachel O'Leary would have commanded this thing. She's a force. And somehow the dragon ended up taking over, and I'm not. I did the best I could with what I had. Items don't make the content. Okay, so I'll just keep being real, right, William? Yeah, I'm not going to use OFR as a crutch for my fish keeping purchases, but I did make, well, I didn't make any purchases because I can't bring my, like, that's my, like, how I stop myself, like, whipping out my money and buying the thing. But Amber bought me Splash Tetras, and then I'm going to do a full video on this ornate Bashir. I'm going to do an actual edited video for A and B Spartan Aquatics again. So the same people that got me the Platinum Bashir with Lucas, they were here. They're the ones that had the tiger eels. They actually also had ornate Bashirs here, and they gave me one. So they're gonna get a huge shout out to A and B Spartan Aquatics, but they're gonna get their own video. But yeah, I really needed those Splash Tetras. I'm super excited. I've wanted them for like a year. So now I gotta go home and build them a paludarium. How am I today? How are you today, Alice? I saw you were watching me do some auctioneering last night. HC Aqua is here. Yeah, splash tetras are super cool. I'm going to set up a paludarium so that I can get them to jump out of the water. Because I talked to Regina Spotty and she said they'll breed on like the lid. Like you can just put them in a regular aquarium and they'll jump up and breed on like the top lid. But I want to see them breed on a leaf. I need a paludarium. HC says, I caught the auction on the replay and you did an awesome job. Thank you. I'm just hoping I raised enough money for the club. Like, I know at my club I would have never got that much money out of stuff, so I think I did alright, but yeah. I just hope. Alice is bored. Yeah, I'm live, Alice. It's okay. We can hang out. You know who's super cute, though? Lucky Seahorse. Alien World Aquatics girl. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. I think I'm in love. Her name's Paige. Lucky Seahorse. She's so awesome. I'd love to do an ant fish paludarium someday, but ants need to hibernate. Yeah, ants and fish together carry nature. Have you ever seen Ants Canada? He did that. And it was very, very interesting, and a lot of different things happened. So you will learn a lot of things. It's not going to go real smooth, though. William says, Scott said I got top dollar for it all. He was very proud. Good. I'm really glad Scott was happy with the job we did. I'm so sad he wasn't here. He might have been more structured than me. I tried to keep everybody going, but yeah. Carrie says, of course, YouTube showed him to me and I became an ant freak. I love Ants Canada. I love that he just tries stuff. And like, some of us fish nerds, when he tries stuff, are screaming in the background going, no! But he learns and he fixes it, so I love it. Plus, the commentary on that channel he builds suspense where there is literally ants walking around on your screen. It's hilarious. William says there was a few comments on that dude that tried to take over. Yeah, I think Mike stepped down and let him make a fool of himself, and then at some point I had to pee. So I ran away, and when I came back, I had to, like, take it back over. Zen says, oh, what did that guy who was angry walk up and say to you yesterday about halfway through? Looked like he was pissed at someone who won, but not sure. Honestly, I have no idea what he said to me. Because all I was trying to do was work that crowd. And I feel like he was doing a good job stepping in. I didn't know that, like, I didn't know the thing went down with, like, him saying something was said wrong by Mike, and, like, Mike sat down and, like, let him have it. I didn't know any of that was going on. I didn't know anybody was saying anything in the chat. I had no idea that this guy, like, took over, because at one point, I lost my phone, which I didn't lose. I had given it to Susie. I just forgot I gave it to Susie Q. So I found my phone, and then I decided, well, I was already off mic, I had to pee. So I ran to go pee, and I come back, and this guy's running the show, and I'm like, I'm turning my mic back on. So I turned it back on and tried to, like, take over. I watched it back, and I saw your guys' comments, and I was like, oh, they don't like this guy. He was an alright guy. He was super smart. But yeah, he couldn't pronounce leucistic, so I had to give it to him. Then again, I gave it to Joey for not being able to pronounce potassium permanganate, but that's just me. Yeah, Alex, that's on the second part, I think. The second live stream. The guy that took over was having the time of his life. I know, he was having fun, right? But I think he was also getting a lot of crap for his pronunciations. because he was trying to correct Mike on his pronunciations, and nobody's perfect at Latin fish names because honestly, what are we doing to ourselves with some of these names? They're ridiculous. And also, I'm not a cichlid person, so I was like, I can auction and work a crowd all day, but I can't read the names on that bag. And if you want to get through this auction, I need somebody who can read the names on the bag. They clapped him off stage. Yeah, I kind of helped with that. I'm sorry. I may have been a little uppity, but it was all in good fun. And the guy's super nice, and I had a nice talk with him afterwards. The club's been really nice to the YouTubers. I think we helped enough that it was helpful, instead of us just being there and being in the way. We kept it together. Yeah, entertaining while keeping it moving. I don't know if that's like a pro, but that's kind of how an auction has to work if you're going to get people to give you money. Because if you go slow, people have time to think. And if you just call out a $10 up bid, then they're like, oh yeah, me. Oh wait, did I just up $10 on myself? Yeah, I did. And then they, you know. Yeah, I was wrangled into. I'm really excited about this ornate Bashir, but he has to go in a small tank because the big boys will eat him. So I gotta grow him out for a while. And I've got them under a towel right here on the table because even the splash tetras, like, here's a trick if you're keeping fish in your room in a hotel, or just if you're transporting a fish and you want it to be as little stressed as possible, cover it with black towel. I learned that from Lucas. The fish goes to sleep and they stop jumping around and acting crazy. So if you got a big fish in a big bag, you don't want them to break the bag. If you've got a fish you don't want stressing out, just cover them with a towel. Who bought the most fish? Come on. It was either Amber or Fish Room Fever, because James bought a lot of fish. How long did the Bysher take to get to full size? He'll probably take 6 months to a year to get to the point where I would be comfortable putting him with my bigger Bashirs. I think at that point I'm gonna have that 150 set up, or at least some bigger tanks to split the Bashirs up. Derek says I did great. Thank you, Derek. I'm ready to come home. I miss Indiana, where things are normal. Actually, nothing's normal anywhere, you guys, let's be honest. Like, I can't even hug people anymore. I keep trying to hug people and shake their hands. They're treating me like the plague. But whatever. Yeah, either Amber or James bought the most fish for sure. Amber bought me a Bulbitis that is huge. I think it's in our room. I'm in love with it. Yeah, I think everybody will probably do some videos on their fish. I hope so. Chattanooga Ed's super fun to hang out with too. Fish Tank Barnes here. What's up? Did Amber buy more fish than James, Mike? James bought a lot of fish at the auction. I have the ornate Bashir. I think Ed might have got one too. Mike, you still here? Mike's awake. How's the ornate Bashir? The ornate Bashir is very small and taking a nap right now. Put her under a towel. Amber was very proud of that Bulbitis, but it was grown by like the president of the club that was running that booth. And I mean, these things were like, okay, for instance, I have a Bulbitis that I've had for 2 years. The rhizome is this big. It's the slowest growing plant on the planet. And I cannot figure out how to make it love me. So I have a Bulbitis that started out like this, and in 2 years I've grown it to this. The Bulbitis that she bought, the rhizomes are like, and they wrap around, they're huge. It's insane. Yeah, Mike did a really good job. Thank you for coming back up there, Mike, and helping me. But I do find it hilarious that you gave that guy a dose of his medicine, so. Have I spoken smoothly to it? No, I'm not Amber. I don't. Okay, that's a lie. I do talk to my plants, but usually it's like, why won't you grow? Good plant. Grow more. Make babies. And Amber's over here like stroking leaves, talking nicely to it. That's probably why my Bulbitis won't grow. I've been giving it too much sass. I really have no voice. Susie Q needs to wake up and help me. Carrie, your towel is the one that I have covering up these fish over here, see? I've been wearing it around all weekend, Science Gal Aquatics. It's my favorite towel. Okay, back to sleep, fishes. I'm so sorry I woke you up. So sorry. What else did I get? What else did I get? I got... Super Cichlids gave me a mermaid toy for Jaden, which is super awesome. Mickey M, no, I did not buy the freshwater eels because I'm a responsible fish keeper and I do not have the tank space for that fish. It gets too big and there's too much conflicting information on its care, and I can't breed it because it breeds in marine. HC Aqua headed to bed, 2:30 a.m. You better go to bed then. I think I saw 3 last night. This morning. Whatever. Mermaids for Jade. No, it is. I walked by them and I was like, my daughter would love these. And they're like, take one. I'm like, I freaking love you guys so much. So it's a mermaid, and instead of it being like a mermaid tail, it has an octopus tail. I love it. Yeah, I made a responsible decision, Mickey. Dude, I still wanted to buy that tiger eel like super bad. I told Amber to give me a reason why I can't have it because I had already bought it in my head. I was ready to drive to Lucas's and pick up that 150 and set it up all night and still go to work at 8 a.m. in the morning on Monday. And I said, Amber, you got to give me a reason not to buy this thing because I'm going to do it. And she goes, it can't go in my car. And I was like, that's perfect. I can't buy it. It can't go in Amber's car. She won't let it in her car. Yeah, I'm definitely glad Mike didn't punch that dude. He did a very good job at taking back over. I found him an inn. I found the guy mispronounced a word. I was like, that's it. Where's Mike? I think we did pretty good. Yeah, it's 8:30 a.m. here. I still haven't heard from Amber, and we need to find some breakfast. I was trying to wait for Amber to get... Why am I up? I have no idea. Honestly, because I'm a workhorse, and it's just what I do. I just keep going. That's why there's permanent giant bags under my eyes, because can't stop, won't stop. And I drank quite a bit last night too, so not enough where I couldn't be a darn good auctioneer, but enough that I didn't know why Mike sat down. I was like, where'd Mike go? Who's this guy? And then had to like figure it out, and then lost my phone when I had clearly given it to Susie before I even started the stupid thing. Yeah, and Mike didn't shake the fish bags because he knows what he's doing. What's the schedule for today? Amber was taking Joseph to the airport early this morning. She's supposed to text me. I was supposed to text her when I wake up. She's going to text me when she's ready to go. We hit the road for Indiana. We're trying to decide if we make a 2-hour detour to Ohio Fish Rescue to drop off the money that we raised. Yeah, that was my first auction. I've never done that before. I've never auctioned off anything before, Mickey. So we're trying to decide whether we make a 2-hour detour to Ohio Fish Rescue to drop off the proceeds from the aquascape contest. If not, I'm gonna figure out how to electronically send that to them where a company doesn't get a cut. Ooh, Fish Tank's Barn's gonna go live before he leaves. Sweet. We need to find somewhere for breakfast, Mike. Maybe the hotel, that hotel thing down there. They got like a bar/restaurant down there. Maybe we'll go get some breakfast downstairs. Have you seen Susie yet, Mike? I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So we might go to Ohio Fish Rescue, we might not. And then home, unpack everything, and try to get some sleep before work in the morning. William wants to know how much was raised for Ohio Fish Rescue. Yeah, you can ask. We raised $420 for Ohio Fish Rescue yesterday. Typical buffet. Haven't seen Susie. Are there waffles? I definitely want to know if there are waffles. I bet there's like bacon and eggs and bagels. Would be my guess. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with the fact that with the turnout, with the crowd, with everything that's going on, that we were able to raise that much money. I was getting a little concerned about it. Club raised a good amount of money. I don't know the numbers on that, but I think $420 isn't that bad for a small club event in the middle of a, I don't know, national panic. Before you stream, get on the... We just gotta go down there and get in the whatever. I'm sure there's like a buffet down there or something. I don't even know how many people from the club are still here. I went down and found coffee and horribly tried to turn it into coffee, and it's not. I need a bear. I miss my husband. And or stand-in bear, Amber, my wife. I need someone to fix this coffee. It's really bad, but I have to drink it or I'm gonna die. I'm just treating it like black coffee. Buffet stream? Buffet stream's not a bad idea. Fishy Fun says, wow, you're up early. Nice funds you raised. You rock the auction. Thank you. I'm always up early. Yeah, it's going on here too, William. It's getting nuts. I don't know why people are freaking out so hard, but my mom's trying to get me to freak out pretty hard. She did not want me to come this weekend. But honestly, life is exactly the same as it was before the nonsense. Except there's people that are scared now, which is the only thing this is doing. Like, if you didn't wash your hands as much as you should before this is happening, you're not washing them now. Like, people already wash. If you're not covering your mouth when you sneeze, you're not covering your mouth now. Like, I don't understand why people think fear can instill good hygiene practices. It's not gonna work. People are still gonna touch things they shouldn't touch. You're still gonna wash your hands and then touch the bathroom door. Like, get a paper towel and then grab the bathroom door. People don't change habits from fear. That's right. People don't change habits that quickly. That's right, Fish Tank Barn. If you weren't washing your hands every time you should have last weekend, you ain't doing it this weekend because you're scared. You're just staying in your house because you're scared. None of this is helping. Alex says, I got on a train last night, felt weird when I heard someone cough. Yeah, see? You're just afraid now. It's like I didn't even talk about it because like my first live stream already got demonetized because I used the word. And now it's got limited ads on it and I've got to figure out, I sent it in for review because it's like, this is ridiculous. Right, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Zen Ginger with the 99-cent super chat says 100%. I love you. I love you, Zen Ginger. I think I'm going to go live with Pam next weekend. I think Pam and me are going to do a late night live stream next weekend. I think that'll be fun. I was supposed to do it Saturday, but we all know that wasn't going to happen with me being here. And if I'd promised it, I'd feel so bad. Oh. Yeah, if you're a normal person, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of life. There's so many other things that'll get you in life. I'm not gonna talk about them, Zen Ginger, because I'm not very opinionated about most things, but I've seen them. And for those of you that aren't seeing this, she's talking about glow betas. I can't do it. Why would you want to put money into that? So here's my question with the whole glow beta thing, okay? And it's not even about glow betas. It's just about animals in general. My question with the glow betas is, if you're the type of person who would fight so hardcore for them to not put lipstick on a monkey for animal testing, why on earth would you put money into a company that, yes, they've bred them to sell, but the original reason for breeding glow into any fish was for medical testing and laboratory testing on an animal. So even though they're GMO, even though they did it right, from day one, the only thing that's been about is animal testing. So if you're the type of person who wouldn't want them to test lipstick on a monkey, you should not have any type of glowfish, let alone a glow beta, because it definitely goes against what you stand for. And you don't even know, can't. Testing pollution technically, right, they were used to be experiments. They were generated in the world to be experimented on, whether it's testing waters for pollution, whether it's the zebra danios that they use to test all ridiculous kind of things, like they're used for animal testing. So whether it glows or whether they're putting lipstick on it, if you're against animal testing, you better not have anything in your fish room that glows because they were literally born out of animal testing. Thanks, Zen Ginger, for bringing that up. Toughest is not to risk the elderly. Right, I mean, like, nobody wants to, that's why everybody's afraid. Nobody wants to get anybody sick. People need to stop crying about it. They're here, deal. I also agree with that. F&S Fish Room, there's nothing we're gonna, that's why I don't talk about it. Because there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Because they make money. So if you're against it, I recommend don't buy one and shut up, because there's nothing you're gonna do about it. They're making way too much money. If you want one, feel free. Go ahead. I will not think less of you. I don't know, other people may. Honestly, as long as you take care of the fish, that fish is here. So love it, feed it, take care of it. But they're not going away. If you don't like them, don't support it. That's the only stand you can take. Now, glowfish are illegal in most of Europe. That's cool. Yeah, the real fear is the lack of toilet paper. Toilet paper is going to become a hot word, too. Fortunately, I sent the bear to the store, so we're good. I don't understand why people are buying so much toilet paper either. You'd think it'd be like tissues, or possibly like vitamin C, or water, milk. Isn't it usually like water, milk, eggs that... I don't know. It's in ginger. Whoops. You know, it's fine. Ed is downstairs at the buffet for breakfast. Okay, so Ed is downstairs at the buffet, which probably means Mike is downstairs at the buffet, which means I can probably get a decent cup of coffee if I move my butt, because I'm guessing they close that thing at 9 would be my guess. So I got 15 minutes. Does anybody else have anything they want to know about what happened at the Big Fish deal? Questions about how it all went down? Comments about how it all went down? Anybody want to talk about anything else before I go find myself some creamer and a bagel? Fishy Fun thinks the glow thing's a fad and it'll end soon. I don't think it's a fad. I honestly think it gets a lot of, okay, it's the same way I feel about domestic bettas and cups. It gets people in the hobby. Oh, they close at 10:30. I got time. Okay. Yeah, it gets people in the hobby. Like, I don't like that it gets people in the hobby because it gets you in the hobby in a bad way. It's like learning something because you did it wrong. So it's learning from your mistake. Or, I don't know. It's just one of those things where in life you have to take things and deal with the fact that that's just either what happened or how it is and move forward instead of constantly chewing on what you don't like. So if there's something you don't like in your life and you just sit there and gnaw on it or think about it or mull it over in your head, you're just putting energy into something you can't do anything about or something that doesn't matter as much as you're making it out to matter. So my philosophy on everything, including the glow betta thing, including nobody showed up that was supposed to do anything here, so somehow we got to make this fun for people, is just keep rolling with it and do what I can right now. What can I do right now? Do you need water? Do we need a schedule? Do we need to have a powwow and decide what happens? Let's do it. Because all we have is this moment right here. That's all we can do. So if you're scared, don't be scared. If you're worried about glow bettas, stop worrying. There's nothing you can do. If you're, you just gotta live your best life. I'm so tired and I don't know how to explain it any better than that. And my stomach's growling. Can you guys hear that? Oh my gosh. Any other fish deal scandals like Pothos steals? Oh, there was some... Make sure nobody from the hotel is listening. There was some Pothos stealing. Amber cannot be trusted around house plants. That's all I'm saying. We did have a really good time. Yeah, I looked right at the door like somebody from the hotel is about to come in here and be like, I knew you took the Pothos. Sand Creek Aquatics with the $1.99 super chat. Thumbs up, bro. What's up, Chattanooga Ed? I'm gonna head down there for breakfast in a second. Is there creamer and sugar? Because I need those two things. Oh, they muted the volume. They're eating and not listening to me. Thanks, guys. Safe travels back home. Thanks, Carrie. I wish I could stop by your house. But I'm gonna be in Missouri next month, I think. Yes. I think I'm gonna be in Missouri next month. Where do I have to? Oh, this was the last event for this month except for Circle City Aquarium Club's auction, which I did not make it to my board meeting on Thursday because I was on the way here. So I'm hoping they didn't make any crazy decisions without me. Somebody needs to send me the notes. Okay. What else is happening? Breakfast and creamer. Mike says there's creamer. I gotta go, you guys. There's creamer down there, and my stomach is just growling. So I need creamer and possibly some eggs. Eggs? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. We're probably gonna go live on Fish Tank Barn's channel. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out, just like we always do. We'll just go with the flow, figure it out, and we're gonna live our best lives and have fun. Zen Ginger, don't you dare get worried about Aquashello. We're doing Aquashello. I don't care. I don't care what their rules are. I'm gonna live my best life, and I'm gonna show up in Dallas anyway in my dragon outfit. And I don't care if I gotta go buy a black light at Walmart and just hold it above myself and act like an idiot. We're having a good time. Okay, Fish Tank Barn is telling me they have creamer. He's very excited. I'm very excited about the creamer. I'm coming down there, and then hopefully I can locate the amber, and we can start the road trip. Ziggy Stardust, what's up, Brooklyn? How you doing? So yeah, big shout out to all the YouTubers that were here this weekend and stepped in. Huge shout out to Mike from the Fish Tank Barn, James from Fisher and Fever, and Chattanooga Ed. Just Chattanooga Ed. They all stepped in and did the aquascaping contest when the rest of my scapers didn't show up, and I'm really, really thankful that they did, because we did a really good thing. So, good job, everybody. Oh yeah, I can go hang out on Lazy River in Dallas. I can do that. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go get creamer. You guys live your best lives. I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry I didn't do any live streams or film anything. I was literally running around doing everything. So yeah, we'll talk later, and I'll show you this Bashir once I get home, and we'll talk about how cool A&B Spartan Aquatics is. And also shout out to Aquatic Arts, and to 614fish.com, and to lrbaquatics.com, because they all donated stuff for me for my aquascaping contest, and we did a really, really good thing. So, thank you guys. Live your best life. I gotta go find some creamer.